Hi guys, CryptoZard here. It's time to give you some more play to earn content. Today I'm going to break down the most recent update that King of Duels just dropped, and I think it's really great and I think it's going to be really beneficial for the game's future.
Oh! Yes! Yes! That's all I need to do, man! Please! My fourth game! Please, man! Please! Please!
Oh, thank you!
That's the card you wanted as well.
No, but you're watching games and stuff.
My shoulder!
The first part of the update I want to break down is the new UI and the new animation that they brought into the pack animation. So let's start with the new UI. If you see now that the play button is a little bit different and it gives you multiple options. You got rank, tutorial and survival mode. Survival mode is still not out. We already know what ranked mode is, and the tutorial is basically a new entry point or tutorial mission that for new players to be able to learn the game. So basically if they've never had any experience with playing YuGi-Oh in the past, they're going to learn the game through this. And as you can tell, if you've ever played any of like the old YuGi-Oh games like on console before, it's basically going to be like one of them auto battles that you have to do and so you can learn the game and the mechanics, which I think is really good because a lot of people may not have played the game, or yeah, and it's just going to be really great for them. And secondly, I want to bring up that they've also added a pack animation. So before you just open the pack and that was that, but now when you open it, it'll come up with 3 cards, and let's see what my luck is. As you can tell, the cards spin around now, which is really good. And I'm not sure if the box indicates that this card is the NFT card, but if it does, that would be a really good improvement, as a lot of people get a bit confused about what cards are in it or not. But yeah, the new UI is really great. And if you go to this part, there's a new little icon up here. You can now add people and also challenge them. And when you challenge them, it obviously won't affect your ranked points. But I think it's a great new addition, as you can practice more, and obviously it won't affect your rank. But mainly, this will allow King of Duels to start doing tournaments, as you can now like just challenge people. So you can now like make a bracket and just like proceed with the game now. I think it's really good. And also, if you add people, you can see their current win to loss ratio and like how they're doing. And if any investors have scholar accounts, they can monitor how well the scholar's doing and if they're playing or not and stuff like that. I think it's really good for like multiple reasons, and the reasons will only start becoming more as time goes on. But apart from that, that's all the new UI parts, but we're still waiting on the battle pass to drop, which will probably be the next thing. But the button's already here, and we already kind of see what it is and know what the card is, so we're just waiting for that. But going back to the market, we can also see the new pack that they dropped, which I think is a good entry point for new players. And if any investors want to make scholar accounts, it may be a bit hard to deal with by only having some cards be NFT cards and not being able to transfer the packs once you're finished. But considering that the cards are at peg and well, the pack's at peg, and the cards within the pack is like a variety pack, do you get what I mean? Like, you can improve both of the starter decks with this one pack instead of having to purchase both of these packs here. But this pack doesn't have all the cards from both of these packs. It has the core cards for the decks, but then the extras, they've added some but they've taken away some. But I feel like the ones they've added are core ones, like back row destruction, monster destruction, stopping attacks, monster destruction. But on top of that, they've also added a new card, which could also change up the meta. But let's read what it does. Select a champion visible on your board and increase the selected champion's power by 700 for each champion visible on your board. This basically reads, select a champion and allow it to OTK. Like, if you're playing the samurai deck, this card's going to be really good because a lot of the time you have 3 monsters on the board, so this will do it very well. And if you have a complete dream deck where you can summon more than one of the fusion monsters, this would be really great as well. As this that screams that, might as well say LOTK, because this is gonna basically open up F1 to be able to OTK. This would definitely be like a 1 or 2 of. 2 maybe overkill, but definitely a 1 of 1.5. Depends how you want to play. But this new card's gonna be really great. I think this is a really good entry point, really, because any of the rare cards or the SRs are great. That's sad. And it being at Peg and you being able to buy it with Hive, so you're not necessarily tied to having to buy a KOD on the market. So even if there's any scarcity in the market, you can still buy it. But the only issue of this is that you've got a limited time to purchase it, as there is a cut-off point. If all available packs don't get bought in this time, the pack will just be gone. So then, in essence, it won't affect the market at all. But any other changes? So that's all the updates that have actually come out. The updates that are rumored / we can see that are ready to come out are the survival mode, which we can find out more about soon, and also the battle pass, which has a really good card, which we cannot click on, which would have been great. But irregardless, like a new ambush card would definitely change the meta. Ambush cards and tactics cards always change the meta, in my opinion. But apart from that, we also have the fusion token, which we don't know a lot about, but it's rumored that we can buy a pack with it. We don't know what the cards will be, but we'll definitely be excited for that. But until then, I'll just be trying to grind into gold and be opening packs, trying to get a new card. But until then, subscribe for more play to earn content and follow me on Twitch, where you can see me trying to grind my play to earn journey and see where it goes. Until then, guys, see you soon.